Once upon a time, in a forest bathed in the soft, silvery light of the moon, a little rabbit named Luna found herself in a new part of the forest, her tiny paws twitching with excitement as she explored, yet she felt a gentle curiosity about the world around her, and the stars twinkled like diamonds above, whispering secrets to the trees, and the trees whispered back, their leaves rustling softly in the night breeze. As Luna wandered deeper into the forest, her big brown eyes shining with wonder. The moonlight cast a silver glow over the forest floor, illuminating the path ahead, and Luna followed it, her little heart beating with excitement, as she discovered hidden clearings and secret glades, each one filled with a soft, ethereal light, and the sound of gentle music seemed to fill the air, a lullaby of crickets and rustling leaves, and Luna felt her footsteps slowing, as if the forest itself was rocking her to sleep, and the stars winked back at her, like old friends, as she wandered through the moonlit trees. As she walked, the trees grew taller, and the path grew narrower, and Luna felt herself becoming one with the forest, her little rabbit heart beating in time with the pulse of the trees, and the music of the crickets and the rustling of the leaves grew louder, a soothing melody that filled her soul with peace, and she closed her eyes, letting the sound wash over her, and when she opened them again, she saw a beautiful meadow, filled with wildflowers that shone like stars in the moonlight, and a soft, gentle voice whispered her name. The voice was like a warm breeze on a summer day, and it seemed to come from all around her, a soft, whispery voice that spoke her name, and Luna felt a sense of belonging, as if she had finally found her way home, and the wildflowers seemed to lean in, as if to listen, their petals swaying gently in the night breeze, and the moon shone down, casting a silver glow over the meadow, and Luna felt her heart fill with joy, and her little rabbit soul felt at peace, and the stars twinkled like diamonds above. And as she stood there, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, Luna realized that she was exactly where she was meant to be, and the forest was her home, and the trees and the wildflowers and the creatures of the forest were her family, and she felt a sense of belonging, and the music of the crickets and the rustling of the leaves grew louder, a soothing lullaby that filled her soul with peace, and the stars winked back at her, like old friends, as she stood in the moonlit meadow. The night air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and Luna breathed deeply, feeling the fragrance fill her little rabbit heart, and the moon shone down, casting a silver glow over the meadow, and the wildflowers seemed to glow from within, their petals shining like tiny lanterns in the night, and the music of the forest grew softer, a gentle lullaby that filled her soul with peace, and Luna felt her eyes growing heavy, as the forest rocked her to sleep, and the stars twinkled like diamonds above. And as she drifted off to sleep, the forest creatures gathered around her, their soft voices whispering a gentle lullaby, and the trees leaned in, their branches swaying gently in the night breeze, and the moon shone down, casting a silver glow over the meadow, and Luna felt her little rabbit heart fill with peace, and the music of the forest grew softer, a soothing melody that filled her soul with calm, and the stars winked back at her, like old friends, as she slept in the moonlit meadow, surrounded by the beauty of the forest. The night wore on, and the forest grew quieter, the music of the crickets and the rustling of the leaves fading into the distance, and Luna slept peacefully, her little rabbit heart filled with joy and peace, and the moon shone down, casting a silver glow over the meadow, and the stars twinkled like diamonds above, and the forest creatures watched over her, their soft voices whispering a gentle lullaby, as the night breeze rocked her to sleep, and the world was filled with peace and calm, and Luna slept, surrounded by the beauty of the forest. And when the night was over, and the sun began to rise, Luna woke up, feeling refreshed and renewed, and the forest was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the music of the birds filled the air, a joyful melody that filled her soul with happiness, and she stretched her little rabbit body, and yawned, and the forest creatures gathered around her, their soft voices whispering a gentle welcome, and the moon was still visible in the sky, a silver crescent shape, reminding her of the magical night she had just experienced. And as she hopped away, into the bright sunlight, Luna felt grateful for the magical night she had just experienced, and the forest creatures waved goodbye, their soft voices whispering a gentle farewell, and the trees swayed gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling softly, and the moon was still visible in the sky, a reminder of the peaceful night she had just spent in the moonlit forest. And Luna felt her little rabbit heart fill with joy, and she knew that she would always treasure the memory of her magical night in the forest, and the stars twinkled like diamonds in her heart. And as she disappeared into the distance, the forest creatures returned to their daily activities, and the trees stood tall, their leaves rustling softly in the breeze, and the moon was still visible in the sky, a reminder of the peaceful night that had just passed, and the forest was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the music of the birds filled the air, a joyful melody that filled the soul with happiness, and the forest was at peace, and Luna was home, and the stars twinkled like diamonds in the sky, and the world was filled with calm and tranquility, and it was time for sleep, and the forest whispered a gentle goodnight. And now, it's time to let your eyes grow heavy. Subscribe to the channel for a new story tomorrow night. Good night, sweet dreams.